Hey everybody, welcome to Rod's Barbecue Kitchen, Cool Guy Barbecue. And today we've got a real special treat. A friend of mine gave me some salmon that he actually caught up in Alaska. So this is actually wild caught salmon. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this out on the smoker today. I'm gonna show you how to make salmon on the smoker. And you can do it with any kind of salmon. But this is just kind of cool because it's wild caught and it's supposed to have a great taste. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these pieces over. And what we're going to do is we're going to oil the backs with olive oil. And the reason we do that is because when we put it on the grill, we don't want the salmon to stick. So this is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to olive oil the backs. And we get them all olive oiled up, so that they don't stick to the grill. Okay, so I just got done oiling the backs. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a good layer of olive oil on the front of all the pieces. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit it with a light dab of salt. So just hang tight. I'm going to olive oil this all up, get them all olive oiled nice and good. Make sure they're all covered. They all look good. They got a kind of a glistening look to them if you kind of see that there. Okay, now I'm just going to give it a little twist of salt on all the pieces. Okay, so now I found a recipe on the internet for a glaze. It's a pretty simple glaze. It's Dijon mustard with brown sugar. And I've already mixed a little bit up, as you can see, so I'm actually making a double batch. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to add this all in, and I'm going to whisk it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it on the salmon. Okay, so I've got my Dijon mustard with brown sugar glaze. And I found this recipe on the internet from a fish company out of Alaska. And they were promoting buying wild caught fish from them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glaze all the pieces with this. And then I'm going to take them, I'm going to put it out in the fridge and let it rest for probably, I'm going to guess 20 minutes. And we're going to try just letting it set up. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go out to the smoker. This is a relatively quick recipe. It's something that you can whip up really fast. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm out at the grill and you can see these beautiful salmon. I got that mustard glaze on them. I got my smoker set at 375F. I'm running a hickory pellet today. Not that it makes a big difference, but just that somebody might want to know. Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to take my flat spatula. I'm going to get that underneath. Okay, now we're going to just watch that for a temperature. We're trying to get up to a temperature of 145 degrees, 145. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mix up a little minced butter with basil that's gonna go as an accompaniment on top of the salmon. So all we do is we just add some fresh basil to some unsalted butter. I've got some minced garlic. Then what I'm supposed to do is mix all this up, which is kind of an interesting adventure. But it's actually working. So we're going to mix this all up. And we're going to serve this on top of the salmon. Okay, I'm out at the smoker, and we've been smoking for about 12 minutes at 375F, and we're trying to reach an internal temperature of 145. And some of these bigger pieces that I have, they're not quite there yet, but a couple of these smaller pieces, like this one here is done. That one there is done. That one's done. So what I'm gonna do with these smaller pieces is I'm gonna plate them. If you notice how when I oil the salmon on the back, how it doesn't stick to the grill, that's just a real big plus. So here we go, here's what it's looking like. We're gonna go home, go in the house and let it rest up, and then we're gonna eat it in a little bit. Okay, it is now for the world famous Rod Teets moment of truth. So here is the basil, garlic, butter. I've added it to the top of my salmon. I put it on these other couple pieces here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it off to the side because I'm gonna kind of use it as a little bit of a dip when I cut this salmon. So try and cut it so you guys can see it here. Okay, there it is. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's perfectly done. It's perfectly done. I can tell you right now it's perfectly done. I'm gonna cut another little piece here more towards the center, okay? All right, so we've got that glaze on there. We're gonna do a little bit of dipping here. So I got a little bit of everything. That is incredible. This salmon, the wild caught salmon, it has a real different taste than the store-bought. It is very, very good. Very, very good. One more bite. I can taste the sweetness, but it's not bad. It like blends perfectly with everything that's here. All right, if you want the recipe on how to make grilled salmon, just email me at rodteets@gmail.com, or you can go to my fabulous new YouTube channel, Cool Guy Barbecue, COOLGUYBBQ. Click on the description and a PDF will open up and the recipe right there that you can print right on your computer. Thanks for watching.